My question is it's a little different from cryptocurrencies. Although given your history in the payments ecosystem, it would be very interesting to know if you agree with Jack and there is going to be one native cryptocurrency when it comes to the internet. He thinks it's Bitcoin.
It's interesting. I have some friends of mine that are really involved in crypto. I mean, I think like the Bitcoin structure was quite brilliant. Yeah, it seems like there's some merit to Ethereum as well.
What is going on, crypto fiends? Ryan Rotolo here, and today we have a kick-ass video for you guys talking about a lot of juicy stuff happening in the crypto space today. So to start things off, I do want to apologize for not posting for the past week. To be completely honest with you guys, I got really burnt out of looking at cryptocurrency news every day and looking at the price movement. It's just really tiring after a while. So I took some time off. I spent the week enjoying myself, going out, going to the beach, getting some sunlight, even though I'm very pale still. But regardless, we are back better than ever, and you guys are going to begin to see many more videos on this channel. So if you do find this video informative, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. So our first news today, as you guys heard in the beginning of the video, Elon Musk calls Bitcoin brilliant, better than paper money for value transfers. Yes, this is factual. Elon Musk said this with his own words, and I'm sure you guys heard it in the beginning of the video. But yeah, Elon Musk was on a podcast recently on arc-invest.com. So I will leave this link down below if you guys want to go listen to it. It's a 30-minute podcast. The majority of the podcast is talking about Tesla, but at the very end, the hosts brought up cryptocurrencies and Elon Musk's opinion, and is Tesla going to be using cryptocurrencies in the future? So that's what this article is all about. So in a podcast interview with ARK Investment on February 19th, Musk talked about his views on the future of his company and responded specifically to questions about his thoughts on crypto. To that end, Musk said that he believes Bitcoin's structure is quite brilliant, adding cryptocurrency bypasses currency controls, paper money is going away, and crypto is as far better to transfer value than a piece of paper, that's for sure. That said, Musk also pointed out aspects of the industry that are keeping his company from getting involved in using and applying the technology. Speaking to the downsides of cryptocurrency, in the case of Bitcoin, for instance, he said he believes its use of a large computing network to secure its ledger is computationally energy intensive. He added that for a company that aims to boost the adoption of sustainable energy, it may not be a good use for Tesla's resources to get involved into crypto. It's very energy intensive to create Bitcoin at this point, he said. I could definitely see where he's coming from. I could definitely get behind that. Currently, Tesla doesn't really have any reason to have a cryptocurrency or mine a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, etc., because it's kind of going against what Tesla is all about when it comes to good sustainable energy. Cryptocurrencies, when it comes to mining, it does use up a lot of energy, even though you could use solar panels, stuff like that. But with their current case, cryptocurrencies definitely not really a good use case. Now, where I could see Tesla integrating cryptocurrencies, for example Bitcoin, is through maybe a payment option, or even maybe a Tesla coin where you can use that coin, for example, maybe getting discounts on charging stations, or even maybe purchasing Tesla products. I don't know, something like that. Let me know down below if you guys have any ideas of ways a Tesla coin could be integrated into the company. So that's what we have from Elon Musk. I will leave that link down below if you guys want to go listen to the podcast. It starts around 24 minutes. If you guys want to listen just specifically to the cryptocurrency part, around 24 minutes is where you can hear him talk all about cryptocurrencies and his current opinion. Next up, we have BuyNance. BuyNance launches their decentralized crypto exchange for public testing. This has been launched today. Very exciting stuff. Called BuyNance Dex, is now up for public testing, where users can create their own wallets and interact with the trading platform's interface. In addition, BuyNance revealed the blockchain explorer for the testnet of its proprietary public network called BuyNance Chain, which empowers the DEX so that traders can participate in individual nodes and hold their own private keys to their crypto assets. With Binance DEX, we provide a different balance of security, freedom, and ease of use, where you take more responsibility and are in more control of your personal assets, said Binance co-founder and CEO Changpeng Zhao. The company added that the Trust Wallet, the blockchain startup Binance recently acquired, and hardware wallet Ledger have already been integrated with the Binance DEX. Meanwhile, BNB, the ERC20 based token launched by the exchange, will be migrated to Binance Chain upon its official launch. So, very exciting stuff. A lot of information to take in right here. So pretty much what is going on is that Binance launched the testnet for their decentralized exchange. So if you guys are familiar with decentralized exchanges, for example, Bandcore, I think IDEX is decentralized, a couple others. Anyways, decentralized exchanges pretty much give the user more freedom and more security. You are in control of your tokens pretty much. You are not going to be storing your funds on the Binance DEX itself. You are going to be storing them on, for example, your Ledger Nano S that is already integrated for this platform, or even your Trust wallet that Binance owns. And then you can use those wallets to make trades, and you will be trading directly between your personal wallet and the exchange itself. So that is the benefit of the Binance DEX. Now, they also go to discuss that they are going to be launching a blockchain explorer for the testnet, as well as their Binance chain. So Binance Coin BNB token will be integrating over to their own blockchain, which is very, very exciting stuff. And also in an interview with Ivan on Tech with the CEO of Binance, they recently discussed the possibility of other tokens being able to be built off of the Binance chain. So Binance is really changing the game of how we view cryptocurrencies as well as exchanges in general. And I personally am very excited to see this DEX platform launch. Currently, they are in the testnet, and their main goal right now for the alpha testnet is to really just get feedback from the people, get opinions on what's going on, if there's any bugs, anything like that. So if you guys are interested, go over to testnet.binance.org. You can create a wallet, start trading, check it out, all that good stuff. So now I do also want to briefly talk about Binance and their recent delistings. Now, I didn't get a chance to post a video about it, and I know it's news that came out a couple days ago, but Binance just recently announced delistings for Substratum, Salt, Wings, and one other cryptocurrency, I believe. And there was a lot of backlash from the community, from the people that support those companies, as well as just in general of how the professionalism was not there when they did this whole delisting process. So pretty much what happened, if you guys are not familiar, Binance came out on Twitter a couple days ago, and they announced that they're going to be delisting a handful of cryptocurrencies, and they did it without warning the teams of those companies, and just really without any warning. They just said, we're delisting these, and the negative side of that is that you had these cryptocurrencies instantly dump in value. A perfect example I'll show you guys real fast. I don't know if you guys remember from my old videos, but I'm a huge supporter of Substratum. It was one of my biggest bags. Unfortunately, I did have to pull out of it. I pulled out of it before everyone else did, prior to this dump that it had. But pretty much what happened, if we go to the 7-day, this right here on February 15th, this is exactly when Binance announced that they were delisting Substratum. As you guys can see, it dumped dramatically, about 50% in value, a little more than 50% in value over the past 3 days. It did gain up a little steam, but it's pretty much flatlined at around 2 cents right now. So this is a big problem we have. We have a cryptocurrency exchange that has so much power and authority, where it can really, if they do the littlest thing, they say the littlest thing, you're going to have huge dumps like this. And it's not just affecting the team greatly, it's also affecting the community members as well as the people invested in that project. For example, myself, if I didn't see this tweet so soon, I would have lost at least 50% of what I had left in Substratum. So I personally think how they handled the situation was very unprofessional. I mean, come on, they announced it on Twitter first. Out of everything else, they announced it on Twitter. First off, not everyone that uses the ByteDance platform follows their Twitter account. Second off, the majority of people don't trade cryptocurrencies every day or talk about cryptocurrencies every day. So if you're going to announce it on Twitter and then you're going to delist the token when many people that don't even know it's being delisted have their tokens on that platform still on the ByteDance wallet, they're going to lose all their funds. That's not professional at all. Now, when it comes to Substratum, their main reason for delisting their project is due to Substratum announcing that they were going to day trade their ICO funds, which in my opinion is very unprofessional on Substratum's part, but this was never confirmed factual. It's just something they're going behind, and it is unfortunate because Substratum is a phenomenal project. They have broken through 3 firewalls from centralized countries, including China, and they are continuing to excel with their project. So this is a little clip right here from CZ, the CEO of ByteDance, talking about his view on the delisting and why it's such a kind of hard topic to do, because you have some of these projects that if you tell them ahead of time, you could have issues with that, and if you don't, you could have issues with that. So here's that clip from Ivan on Tech's interview today, and there you go.
We don't view ourselves as owning anybody anything. The delisting is quite a bit trickier because I do have an article on the listing process that what projects and the type of standards. Basically, we want to list good projects with large number of users, good products, good communication with the community, consistent improvements, active development, all of those things, right? And when projects fall below a certain standard, we have to delist them to protect our users forever if the project stops meeting our standards. On delisting, it's much trickier. So we could say, for example, as an alternative, we give projects 3 warnings. So 1, 2, and then we delist. But that creates a lot of problems for our users because when projects get the 3rd warning, they can actually just dump their own coins. They can sell them at a relatively high price. And when we announce the delisting, most of the time the coin price will drop in the short term, and that will create an unfair advantage. And to be honest, some of the coin founders are not even communicative with us, right? So that they're not even responding. So we take information leakage very strongly. So now there's a balance. Do we tell the project teams early, or do we keep the information very tight?
So there you have it, guys. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think both sides were pretty unprofessional. I mean, personally for me with Substratum, I'm a supporter, so I am a little biased when it comes to supporting Substratum. But also, I love ByteDance, and I think they are hands down the best cryptocurrency exchange in the world right now, and they are, in my opinion, going to be the best exchange a long ways down the road. So it's definitely a hard situation for the CEO himself to deal with something like this, but I mean, it happened, not much we can do about it. All we can do is live and learn from these situations. So that is all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. A lot of very exciting stuff happening in the crypto space. I mean, we have Elon Musk saying that Bitcoin is brilliant. If that doesn't speak for itself, I don't know what does. Now, if you did find this video informative, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and join into the Crypto Fiend community for quality cryptocurrency content in the future. Also, leave a comment down below about your opinion on crypto right now, as well as which cryptocurrencies you're currently picking up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next.